What's up, thinkers? We're back again with Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This video's thoughts have a huge amount of heart behind them in almost a literal kind of sense, and you'll find out why in a moment. A huge revelation came to mind right after finishing the next, and I had to get this off my chest. Hearts are always a thing seen in Zelda games, and probably always will be. The sequel to Breath of the Wild undeniably will be no different, but I can tell you this now, it's definitely gonna have a core theme in the plot. When I was making the thumbnail for the previous video, I was playing around with the saturation on the mystery figure. Those little mini hands outstretched holding a tiny triangle? Yeah, they aren't hands at all. That's a heart. Specifically, the heart of the mystery figure. We then also see in Zelda's sacrificial scene, her heart is also portrayed as well. It didn't have to be there, but the creators of this cave art went to such an effort to carve out the heart of both characters on the wall. Additionally, if we look at the orbs with the zonai swirls as well, and take one half of each and combine each swirl, a heart is made. What if this is half a heart within each orb? Is this a portrayal of Link and Zelda's combined hearts? Their combined power? I'll let you thinkers discuss that, but according to Japanese culture, there is a word and principle I am personally familiar with. Kokoro. No, not you. Conceptually, it embodies the attributes of heart, mind, and spirit, three elements that are indivisible from each other. An example of using this word would be that person over there, named Link, has a good kokoro. It's the sense of self. Perhaps kokoro will play an integral role in unraveling the plot and revealing the Triforce of Power as benevolence, the virtue of giving due to inherently meaning well. Ganondorf's character has a tremendous capacity or power to give to others. Often, we see his actions as taking, but in his eyes, we've seen Ganondorf motivated to give to his people, the Gerudo, a better life. Just because a person means well, doesn't mean they will have the wisdom to do well, or the courage to be self-sacrificing. Thankfully, Ganon is, like everyone, a carrier of all three attributes. However, he lacked the wisdom to see and understand his failings and the courage to accept his mistakes. Only in Wind Waker do we see his three attributes balance and his benevolent nature actually shine through. He seeks the Triforce to save everyone. He doesn't kill Zelda or Link, even though he has many chances to. This is a man driven and blinded by his benevolent nature to the extent he doesn't listen. No, I'm doing this for your own good. I just want what is best for you. These are thoughts that are very common, especially when a person sits in a position of authority. Sadly, what is best isn't always clear to just one singular person. The three sacred virtues, wisdom, courage, and benevolence, must be balanced within the heart of the person using it, or else the Triforce will split and the world of Hyrule becomes unbalanced. Pretty much, this is exactly what happened when Ganondorf touched the Triforce. Then, later, he was defeated by Link, who traveled to Termina. It's a funny thing, but the heart symbol in Japan is called Inome, and it means the eye of a wild boar, which carries a secondary meaning of warding off evil spirits. Often, these decorations are used in Shinto shrines, castles, weapons, and even Buddhist temples. In Termina, we have an underground shrine filled to the brim with hearts, each with three holes inside them, potentially representing the sacred virtues of the three gods. What's even funnier is the pair of those that shall not be named dragons painted across the walls, each carrying a heart inside their mouths. Oh yeah, and the zonai swells above them. What is the connections to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and Termina within Majora's Mask? Like, did Nintendo just see that one time on ZelTube where people freaked out saying Zelda's sequel is getting the Majora's Mask treatment and decide, oh, yeah, that makes sense? Jokes aside, what do you all think? What are your hopes and dreams, thinkers? Are you ready for them to be crushed 12th May 2022? Well, get your Tears of the Kingdom copium art commissions in at Elfie's Corner. Oh, and tell me what you thought in the comments. Thanks, fam.
Thinkers, if you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to support the channel's content monetarily, you can join as a member on Patreon or join on YouTube. Both will get your name in the credits and behind the scenes access. Now before I head out, be sure to share some of that love and support around at my partner's Instagram at ElfSpringArt.
Additionally, Elfie is now open for commissions publicly, so if you want something created, again, head down to their Instagram page.
Give them a follow. Love ya, Elfie! Thinkers, have a big-brained, thonky day, and be sure to think safe out there. Bye-bye!